If I fail, I fail. So what? It's only one failure. It's not the end of a story. It's maybe just the end of one page. So what? Stand up, brush yourself off, and take action again. Sometimes we are so worried about an outcome that we stop taking action, stop taking chances. When we encounter failure, one bad failure makes you don't want to stand up again and make you take life so serious that you're afraid of taking risks. But it's not that big of a deal. We just give it more thought than it should be. We just make it so serious. Life is not that serious. If we fail, we fail. And then what? Just that simple. What next? But we talk ourselves out of taking action, out of taking more chances, because we are afraid. We are afraid of embarrassment, a fear of failure, a fear of whatever consequences. But out of all the fears of losing what you have is one of the most things that people are afraid of. We are afraid of losing what we already have. So that's when we take action. We communicate with ourselves that, hey, I don't want to do this. I don't want to take this risk. Because if I fail, I may lose everything I already have. For some reason, that is our default setting. That is how our brain thinks of when we take risks. We are afraid of losing what we already have. What if I quit my job and pursue my dreams? What if I don't succeed? What if I leave that relationship and pursue a new one? What if I don't find anybody else? What if I move to that new place and it doesn't work out? We have all of these what if going on in our head. And oftentimes, we focus on if we don't succeed, we will lose everything we already have. But life is not black and white. You're not losing everything. When you take action and you don't get what you want yet, you just need to stand up, brush yourself off, and take action again. Like if you quit your job and you pursue your dreams, and if you don't succeed at the first time, you just have to take another action, take a new action, try a new business, try a different approach, or maybe simply just keep going. It's not that fucking damn serious. Same thing with the relationship. If you haven't found anybody in a few months, guess what? Continue to keep taking action. It may take years until you find that person. Here's the things about life. Life often tests you. It makes you go through a suffering process for a long time. I know, you and me, we don't want to hear this. We want to hear a roses and rainbows and all the beautiful things will happen when we take that leap of faith. But life often doesn't work that way. It keeps throwing challenges at you day after day, month after month, and year after years. Why? To see if you actually want it bad enough. To see you actually quit. To see if you actually continue to push through on the hard times like you said you would be doing. To see if you come back to your comfort zone, to your safety, or are you actually continue to stay in the game and put through all the difficulties. My friend, failing is actually not that bad. Whatever the outcome is, it's not that bad. Embrace your failure. In life, you win some and you lose some. But the thing is, the more you participate in, the higher a chance you will win. Just that simple. Like for me, if I fail, then I fail. If I get rejected, then I get rejected. If I lose, then I lose. So what? When we have this mentality, when we embrace this quote, if I fail, so what? It totally diffuses a seriousness of a situation that you are in. That seriousness, that failure no longer seems that bad anymore. Because failure is not that serious. It's just trial. It's time you take action. You fail, you stand up again, and you do it again. Just that simple. Failure is actually just a stepping stone, move you closer and closer and closer to your success. When you ask that girl out and she rejects you, so what? Keep taking action. Ask a next girl out. When you make that approach and you feel so miserable, and in that moment you feel like, man, I don't want to do it again. Ask yourself, you failed this time, so what? Next. When you speak your opinion, when you tell other people what you think and nobody really listens to you, guess what? So what? Keep speak up your mind. Keep stand up for yourself. When you start a business and it doesn't make any money yet, guess what? Keep pursuing. Try different approach. Take more action. When you invest in that stock and it lost 50%, what are you gonna do about it? Yes, you failed this time. Guess what? You learn a lesson and keep investing. Don't fucking quit. When you go out and the night turned out to be totally a disaster night, guess what? Yes, you fell on that night, but it's only one night. You have the rest of your life to continue to go out and turn the night into the most beautiful memory in your life. One bad failure won't define who you are, won't define your life. Stop giving more meaning than it should be. You fail, you stand up, you fail, you stand up, and keep doing it. We need to change our default setting of failure. It's not really that black and white. Sometimes we think that if we fail, we will lose everything. It doesn't really work that way. But for some reason, we like to believe that way. Listen, whatever a result happens, you will be fine. If good things happen, great, love it, cherish it, enjoy it. If not, whatever, keep going. Next, stand up again and take action. When you have a quote-unquote don't care attitude about failing, you act better. And oftentimes things also get better. When you detach yourself from an outcome, you become in a flow state. You can be yourself, be your genuine and authentic self, and be in the present moment. Because you know that the most important thing for you is to take action in the present moment. Be your totally best and genuine self. And you can only do that when you stop taking life so damn serious. Life is like a game. You take action, you fail, and it gives you another chance. And you take another action, and if you fail, it gives you another chance. And you keep taking action. Until when? Until you succeed. That's it. Period. So to sum up, failure is not that big of a deal as we make it out to be. Life is not that serious. It's about trial and error. Take action. And if you haven't got what you want yet, then what? Take new action and repeat this process until you get what you want. Just that simple. The problem only becomes when we make it complicated by adding all the negative emotion into equation and talk ourselves out of taking action. So whenever you feel like things just don't go as planned, remind yourself that, hey, it doesn't work out this time. So what? If I fail this time, then I fail. So what? Next, next, and next. It's not that serious. I'm convinced that when you have this light-hearted attitude toward failures, it makes life so much simple and so much easier for you to accomplish what you want. Because now you will become unstoppable. I hope you enjoyed this episode and got some value out of it. And if you did, please leave me a great review on Apple Podcast. And never forget that you are a badass action taker. Nothing can stop you from accomplishing what you want. And until next time, thank you.